Alright, we are back, folks, and it is time for Full Mortal Jacket. Finally a new level. I guess Spooky Hollow is a new level too, but a new level that is an army base. So very much fun.
Your campaign of terror proceeds apace. It is now only a matter of time before chaos breaks out on the streets of Gravenville, at which point the armed forces will surely be brought to bear to maintain peace. It is wise, therefore, to consider a preemptive strike against the military. Success can only serve to further undermine the unrest of the mortals. You must leave no mortal fit for military service within the grounds of the accursed base.
Alright, so just what he said. Scare people. Scare people a lot. So, let's see what they recommend here. Why Arclight? Of all people. Oh, I see. Corpse, though. When are you gonna bind things on corpse out here? I guess there's one, but that's not really worth it. Storm Talon's outside, so I guess that's a good point. Thoroughfare. Yeah, she's got some good ones. Lucky, though. No, there's no reason to bring Lucky. Actually, no, Firetail's actually good because I have Surge on him now, so he's helpful. Harriet. I don't need Harriet. Let's see. What do we need? I'm not sure. That's the problem. Let's go Moonscream. I like Moonscream.
Ensure that no mortal fit for military service remains at the base.
Alright, so we got a massive base and a huge number of people here. I think this is almost the most we've ever had. No, it almost certainly is the most we've ever had. And there's only one ghost to save here.
That damnable shaman, tricking me, the oldest trickster of all. He bound me to a tree and told me I would remain there until the forest fires engulfed me. But destiny was cruel, and my timber prison was carved into a totem. Please help free me.
So obviously enough, he was there until the forest fires consumed him and his tree, but his tree was never on fire, so obviously you just need to light it on fire. The one downside here is that we don't have any fire, and there's nothing electrical to bind to in this room. However,
even phantasmal fire would be enough to disrupt my binding to this wooden totem.
so if you're an idiot, you click on him again and he says, by the way, fake fireworks too. And he's pretty much the same as, what's her face? I'm trying to think of what her name is. Harriet. But, not quite the same. And unfortunately, he does not have Ethereal Gift, he has Trojan Gift, which costs a ton, so I can't save him just yet. So, as it is, we're just going to, drop crows on these people. Damn fiddle's butt. I don't understand Brief Scare. It seems to really work. It might be the fact that the Scarecrow can't technically surge towards anyone because he's a Scarecrow, but who knows. So let's do this. By the way, this may seem like it's just a battle of attrition, but there is in fact a way to lose ghosts. Father William McCulhey can actually banish your ghosts. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, weird. I'm never a big fan of using Dragoon just because he does that all the time. He just shoots all over the place, and it's hard to keep track of him. Also, it doesn't specify, but actually Dragoon, despite being Thoroughfare, cannot bind inside at all. It's most likely because there is no inside that is actually large enough to hold him, but still. I forgot Shriek is in somebody else's voice, so it tends to be hilarious like that. Alrighty then, let's... Ooh, electrical feathers. Yes, yes, I like this. Also, violence emotional on what appears to be a cutting board. Huh. Unfortunately, there really is not much of interest in this level. It is just a lot of plonking people down, doing a bit of scaring, continuing. And that's like, it would take so long that I don't think even speeding it up would make much difference. This would end up being like a 20-minute video regardless. So while I do enjoy the open space and the free reign to just scare people, when people go inside, things slow down. You have to be worried about the father here. So, I think I'm just gonna cut it off until things pick up a bit, and until I can save, Wizakajak, and, then I will return. So, I will see you at that point. Hey, so, slight mistake. I, just, you know, derping around, scared people, and I realized, oh, I have enough, plasm to do Trojan Prison, which then, or Trojan Gift, which then allows me to put Firetel in there and light the room on fire. Forgot to start recording, did so, he was saved, he pretty much just said, thank you, that feels nice. He doesn't really do much, unfortunately. Shapeshifter's kind of fun, but he's not very effective for scaring people. So, yeah, he didn't do much. Apparently he's supposed to be like the coyote of various Native American legends, but they made him look like Wile E. Coyote, because why the hell not, I guess? So, yeah. Interesting, but not much to do with him. Anyway, as you can see, all I've managed to do is really scare away these three people. It's gonna be a while, so I'm gonna disappear again. Be back when it's nearing completion, or when something funny happens. Hey, so this is something fun I didn't know happened. I have Wizakajak walking around here shapeshifted as the Colonel, who I had been dogging pretty much constantly with everything I could that caused insanity, and at a certain point he got pretty close to being insane, saw himself wandering around, and just went completely off the deep end. So apparently shapeshift can be used to pretty much drive people mad simply because they see themselves and freak out. So that's pretty cool. I actually didn't know that could happen. So now I got an insane Colonel, or is it Colonel? Yeah, Colonel, running around spreading more fear than I probably would have alone. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, and I also have the father possessed, because when you possess people like mediums and ghostbusters and all that sort of stuff, they can't take your ghosts away. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Just, you know, pro tips, hope they help. Anyway, back to trying to scare people away. Okay, it's a bit loud, but we'll see if I can show this off again. Previously I had someone stuck in this doorway, just like this guy. And, oh god, the wind's all picking up and stuff. And, the greatest thing happened. My shapeshifted Wizakajak walked past them inside, gave them quite a bit of insanity, and then a bit more insanity, and a bit more insanity. Because they were stuck in the doorway, all they could do was look at themselves over and over again and just be driven more and more insane. And since it also added fear, it was either they would run away first and come out of the doorway, or they would go completely mad and it would be hilarious. And unfortunately, they ran away first. Oh, and that guy has become unstuck from the doorway. But he's not noticing the him behind himself. The reason I have it being extremely loud and windy and such is because there are several people here who seem to be afraid of the weather itself. Apparently this guy is one of them. Maybe not. But you'll see occasionally people just wandering around slowly gaining fear, and that is people who are actually afraid of the weather. It's pretty handy, actually. Yep, so as you can see, things are very slowly picking up speed here. People are getting scared away by the dozens. A couple people have been driven insane. There goes Larry Burns. Distantly related to the local billionaire. I was wondering if he was going to make that reference. Oh man, there he's skipping a bit more. it is loud. But it is very handy to have everyone moving at just a snail's pace. Alright, let's do... no, let's... do this. Bench her. Oh, looks like I got a bench on one. Bench him. And we'll see what Deadly Pursuit does to this guy. I know it causes, like, everything belief, sanity, or insanity, terror. Oh my god, wow. Okay, well, that guy's gone. Alright, I'm gonna see if this works. I'm going to just let him go. Like, just leave him out and let him do his thing. Okay, you can stop chasing that one guy now. Alright. Actually, no, I'm not, because I want to get somebody buried alive. Oh, that's the second time I've had that happen, where I start the music, and then it ends, and then I immediately get the music again. That poor guy, he's probably going to die. Well, I showed what I meant to show, which was the person stuck in the door, even though it didn't quite work the same way, which is a shame. But I will go back to scaring people away slowly, because despite the fast music, I'm really not terrifying people that much. Such is this level. Okay, so as things continue to be extremely loud, we're gonna watch this last guy get his last few wits scared out of him as he runs along this path right into the Scarecrow. Which should be enough to, yeah, finally scare him all the way. Okay, let me shut off that ungodly noise. Whew, okay. Well, that level took far longer than it needed to. Not, like, horrifically long, really, and it wasn't boring, because it is kind of fun to chase down those individual people and just pick on them until they're running away scared. And we did get one insanity, which insanity is always fun. And there we are with 1,174 plasm. And as a final insult, we lit him on fire, because apparently we're dicks like that. And you can see all of the times twos of the other people who have run away, hovering in the distance. Yeah, come on, man, you can make it! 100-meter dash, you got this! Yeah! There he goes. Ta-da! Full mortal jacket completed. Yeah, okay, we get it. There we go. Alright, and it took me 51 minutes. Most of that was not recorded, so thankfully will not have taken you 51 minutes. And of course, the target time for next rank is 25. Yeah, right, game. Not doing this level in 25 minutes. It takes a long time to scare that many people away. I'm sure there are more efficient ways to do it than the way I do it, but not that much more efficient. Alright, and with that we are left with the final level in the game. What lies over the cuckoo's nest? Unfortunately, I don't have time to do that now, especially since it's the hospital. So sometime when I have like 2 or 3 hours to myself, I will go and play this level. Thankfully, there's nothing quite so bad as getting one person to carry a bunny around, but there are still some pathfinding issues of needing people in specific places, so we'll leave that for another time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I will see you next time, where we finish off Ghostmaster, and find out what exactly does lie over the cuckoo's nest. See you folks later.